what is your takeaway regarding like hiring the person or the outsourcing?
Well, one tip I'll share with you whenever I've hired someone, let's go there and then we'll get into the comparison of both. I can't recall a time when I hired someone without taking them out to a meal. Now you're saying, why would you do that? Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever. I can tell a lot about you and how you treat the wait staff. I can tell a lot how you treat the host or hostess. And if I don't hear a lot of pleases and thank yous and appreciate it, that sort of thing, that tells me how you're going to treat your coworkers too. Maybe even me as well. But so I'm really a big believer in taking people out to a meal before you hire them. You can do all the background checks. You can do all the reference checks. You can do all that. Take them out to a meal. Watch how they treat other people. I've always tried to teach my son, who himself is a successful entrepreneur. We may be smarter than some people. There's a lot of people smarter than us too, but we're not better than anybody. And if I see somebody in an environment with a wait staff and they think they're better, like go get me this or not a thank you or a please, it tells me a lot about the human being itself. As far as when to hire someone versus, outsourcing, what I would tell you is, and I'm not the first to tell you this, but the world got turned upside down after COVID when it came to that question, because we all know at first we're never going back to the office. Then a lot of companies said RTO, return to office. People didn't want to do that. They relocated. So it's a real conundrum for many, many companies. The reality of it is certain industries, like, listen, I work with a healthcare provider. Obviously, they need to be on site to examine the patient, right? I work with a company that's a manufacturing company. So obviously, people need to be on site to perform their job tasks, like manufacturing what they manufacture. So it really depends on the job task. But when it comes to, I think you have to, I go back to my example I gave of my market research company. Don't let fear make the decision for you. Like, we can't afford an employee right now. You have to be forward thinking along with your coach to kind of ask yourself, well, if I hire this, where will I be in 6 months from now? Where will I be in a year? So if I bring on somebody that is a contractor and I train them, which is probably going to take me at least a month to get them properly trained, and they're virtual and they're not willing to join the team full-time, if you will, perhaps you've had that discussion, which you should have right from the get-go, then am I really wasting my money? Because now 3 months from now or 4 months from now, I'm going to have to recruit, train, hire, and train somebody, and that's going to take more time. So you have to be really forward thinking and plan out what is the long-term vision of this company and how will I get there. So hiring virtual is a good short-term solution, and it depends. If you're a solopreneur and that's what you want to always be, virtual is a great option. It really is. But if you're somebody that wants to grow your company and expand new markets, new products, then you have to think about hiring actual employees, whether they work in the office, remotely, or a hybrid.